Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do part 2 of trying out these pencils. I pulled them out yesterday and we thought I'd try out it coloring in one of my little books. So we picked out some colors and we're going to do the second part because I figured I might as well get it, the picture that I'm doing, completed. And we can test out the pencils a little more. I did get a lot of questions on the pencils themselves, and you're all wondering if they're like certain other pencils, which I don't think I'm quite able to answer yet because I haven't used them other than just a little bit in this book on a couple of stuff. So what I've done so far is we're using them in this book, which is a smooth paper, very thick smooth paper, but smooth. And I haven't tried them in any other books. I just tried them in this, and so far I am really enjoying the pencils. A couple of people asked if they're like certain brands that I don't even own. They are not what we call expert pencils. They're more of a I would not call them quite student grade because I think they're just a little bit more than that. They're kind of like the polychromos. I find these to be easy to use. They're smooth, they lay down easy, you can layer them, you can get them to move with a blender if you want. I'm not having any problem putting down the pencil. I'm going to finish the roses, the berries, these berries here, and these, I don't know what these are. They're like little blueberries or currants or something. We don't have currants in my neck of the woods. We have blueberries, so just about everything I color that looks like this is going to be a blueberry unless it specifically tells me it's a currant. Then I have to look up a currant and figure out what color they are. These are going to be blackberries because they are nice big ones. So we're keeping the palette kind of the same as the cover here on the book. So far I've done the purple flowers, kind of the brown wreath here with the raffia tie, and we did these little purple flowers here. I didn't do these because I wasn't sure what they were because I didn't close the book. My leaf colors are a little different. I didn't put any blue on them. I didn't notice they had blue on them, so I could always go back and do that if I want. So we're going to do these, and these, and I noticed that these are in different kind of the growing pattern of the berries. So we have them when they're green, when they first start, a little bluer when they're getting ripe, and then these guys are probably in the ripest form. So there we go. Get a good look because I'm going to try to get it to look like that. So we have to pull out some more colors. Let me see. We'll just close the book again and pull out our colors according to these guys here. So I used a purple here, and it looks like they have a purple and a pink in this berry. So we can use the purple that we used here and the pink we used here, and then we have to get out a blue, which is this blue here. And we will try to match that blue with a blue here somewhere. Where would we got the blues? So number 87. Is it on the second tray? Yes, it is. So joy. Move that tray over there. 87, right? Did I pick 87? Okay, we gotta find an 87 in here. Hey, 87. Okay, that'll be our dark blue. And then we need kind of a soft blue, and I like this 29. That's a good one. So that will be our soft kind of blue in here. And let's see, we'll need some greens for this guy and a couple of grays, it looks like. Yay, I love these guys. Okay, I'm gonna move this tray here and get down to this one here. Looks like it has a green tone, so to 74. So we're gonna get out 74 if I can find it. I did go on 74. I went on a Facebook group, and they have the names for these pencils. Each of these pencils has got a name written here. I can't read it because I can't read that language. But somebody in that group did translate them for, so you know the names of the pencils. The problem with that is the name of the pencils are either poems or things. Like, let me see if I can, I'll get that up for you. Just a second, where was it? Facebook. And I'll leave a link down below if you want to join the group. Let me find it. It's Pamela's Passion for Pencils. I'm glad I got that out without tripping over my words. Okay, so the pencils have been translated into, let's see if it'll pop up. Okay. This is an amateur translation of the names of the Brut's 120 oily pencils, square barrel, from Chinese to English. And it gives you a whole bunch of other text in there. But like, we'll go to the first one here. I'm not touching the tray. This one here would translate on the pencil name, which is that. And it says Red Spider Lily. In Japanese Asian culture, this is the flower of Haijin, the far shore of, it says June River, a mythological river that the dead must cross to reach the afterlife. Okay. I'm going to call this pencil number 9. The names that are in here are like steaming red tea, Moscow red square, hibiscus tea, grapefruit, and such. And I don't know if that's just going to be confusing to people if I call them by their names and not their numbers, since it's easier to find the numbers. So my channel will just be using the numbers. You can go to her Facebook page, and I will leave a link down below. Like I said, you go to her files, then you go into the file section, and it will get you right to the color names for the Brut's 120 oily colored pencils. And you can click on that. You can print it out. You can use it. You'll know the names. They are kind of pretty. Some of them are a little off. So that's another reason I won't use them. So if you want them, you can have them, but I will just be using the numbers. Just to let you know. Okay, where were we? We were on this one with the gray, and we need this bright kind of yellowy gold green. 116 in the first tray. And it's towards the end. Oh dear, I moved a pencil out of the way. Eek. around, where's 44 on this list is here, so we're on this side of it. It's probably you. Are you 48? No, you're 116. Do I have 48 out already? Yes, I do. Okay, 48 is the leaf color. All right. So that will take care of this one. We might need a little bit of a blue-gray too, or a very soft. These are too light. I'm trying to find a bluish. Well, we'll use the colors we have and we'll see. This is a really dark, dark, dark blue. What other colors in there? It's just really, really dark. So we'll bring in our black. We'll see what our black will do. Because I don't know about this black. It's the first one in this list. We'll use number 73. Okay, what other color do we need? Berries are kind of the same, so we've got the berry color, we've got these guys. There is kind of a royal blue in here. We should get that out. I don't know if you guys like this process of me picking my colors. These are kind of purple. This one here, 36. Second tray, kind of in the middle. Oh boy. Pick one and see what number you are. 33. 55. Where are these numbers? Okay, we're too far. What did I say? Which number am I looking for? 88 or 36? Here's 36. We'll get out 88 too. Why not? Okay. Any other colors we see other than the roses? So the roses, we've got to pick a color here, and I like 105. I've got to see what colors I got out from yesterday, because they were purple. I've got 19, and I don't see the other purple. So we'll look for 105 that is in the second tray, and it's next to 110. 114. $107. Where am I? I'm way off here. So let's go up here. The pencil casings are not the right. Here's 105. I mean, we're kind of, I want 14. Didn't I want 14? Well, that'll work too. 14 is more purple. Okay, and that would probably do for those. All right, let's get these. Oh boy. No, I'm putting them away wrong. Oh, plastic trays. Don't like them, don't like them, don't like them. I need to get a case for those. Those are really starting to bug me. Okay. Shake it off. Here we have our colors. And they match as close as I can to those. So here we go. I think we'll start with the berries. Why not? Oh, and I have other pencils over here too that we're going to use. Yeah, that's the purple. I've been doing this all yesterday. Is these, when they're sitting on my desk, they look like browns. but this is the purple. This one's the brown, and I'd mix them up all the time, moving those. So we have the dark purple we needed for the little berries. So we're going to start up here. First, I want to put down kind of I'm so confused. I had a red one out here too. Pink one. I'm going to have to go through all the pencils over here. Seems to be one's missing. No, I took one up, didn't I? Peekaboo. Ah, it's on the floor. Hold on, okay, we got the bright pink that we used on here. I need that too. Okay, so we're going to put some of the bright pink color in some of these berries. Okay, just kind of there. And I think down in here, can we see all of this? I don't know if I should lower the camera and then move the book all over the place, or if you should just stay up there. And then this guy. It's a big berry. We just want to highlight some of those berries. Okay, then we're going to go in with the purple. And we're going to go in the shadowed area here. Okay, not on all of them, but the majority of them. And then up on this one. There, okay. Now we've used those two. I want to bring in the blue that I pulled out. And that is, I didn't tell you the numbers I used, did I? So sorry. The reddish pink one is 110 and the dark purple one is 19. Then we're bringing in the blue, which is 87. Don't know if you heard that. That's a train. Depending how still and quiet it is outside, I can hear the commuter train that goes down through the valley. I live up on a big old hill. I'm going to call it a hill. Depending on where you are in the continental U.S., you might call it a slight mountain. Okay, this blue is a little different than I wanted, but that's okay, it'll work. It's a pretty color. Okay, we got everybody. We got a little bit of a light blue. Boy, let's throw the pencils around. Square. 29. So we're going to put a little 29 in here. That'll lighten some of that up. We do want to leave a little bit of white for a shine on these. So how are you all doing? I hope everything is well with everyone. Okay. They need to be darker. Ooh. I think those colors were for the berry, or these guys. So we're going to try out. Didn't I pull out a black? I'm sure I pulled out a black. There we go. Black. 73. We're going to go in the darkest areas here. Give it a little shadow and go up into the blue. Okay, I'll get you down for that so you can see just a little bit more what I'm doing there. So where it's the blackest, we're going to pull it out. And just bring it around the berry part. Giving it a shadow. That little berry bud didn't get any color. Not fun. I'm going to go give him some color. We're going to give him a little bit of the purple and a little bit of whatever color that is. Okay. This one could be dark because it's underneath. Okay, then we're going to go back in with the dark blue. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Are you it? Yep. Okay, we're going to go over the black and just darken up that berry piece a little bit. And there. If you want, you can darken up the purple ones too. You throw a little purple in that blue. And boom. We get a nice dark berry. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on all the berries. So we will start got the 3 colors. The black over here. So we're just going in where the darkest areas are, but we're also trying to get to where these little black areas in the berry itself that the artist has put in, because this is going to be the darkest, darkest, darkest spot. Then we'll just go back over it with the dark blue and the dark purple. Let's go in with the blue first. And that guy, and then go in with the purple. If you're worried about getting rid of your little white spots, just pull in an eraser. Add it back in. Sometimes it's even better doing it that way, just because you don't get all of it erased down to the white paper, and it has this nicer hue to it where you have a little bit of color on them. You can also rub this around with your finger and get the same thing. It doesn't lift too much of this color, so when you do that, you get a nice little blend also. I'm not a big fan of blender sticks, except for the Caran d'Ache one, which has got a wax base to it. And if you use it with these, I don't really find too much of a blend with them, because I used the pencils to blend with, and it seems to work really nice with that. We'll do the last little berry up here. Black. When you use these kind of oily, I like how they say oily, oil-based pencils, you just layer with them. You don't really smush the color around or pull the color too much. Some other pencils, like the Prisma, you can pull the color with the other pencils and get it to smush together. I know, technical term. People probably don't use that term, but I do. You're kind of just smushing the two colors because they have a lot of wax in them together. That's the blue. And on these type, you're just layering another layer on top of what you put down. What I find intriguing about these, and when I was using the polys, which are also an oil base, and these work the same way, is when you're using them, you're kind of using them like a watercolor, where you mix your watercolors together and come up with a different hue or different tone to the color you're using. So I'm just using the paper as the palette instead of a tray. And these will go up quite a bit layer-wise. Just rub that in. And you get a nice little berry out of that. I use my fingers a lot. I'm sorry. We're going to start with the green berries here because why not? So we've got the grayish color and the greenish color, and we're going to need I think it's a bluish color was in here too, a light blue, and this is our light blue. Okay, so we have a 29 blue color, 48 green color, and the grayish greenish color is 74. So we're going to go in with the grayish green color first. Isn't that pretty? I'm sorry. I love these colors. The gray tones with a tiny hue of color in it. I used the brown gray for the wreath base. It turned out really nice. Most of these have got a grayish tone to them, so these are unripe berries. I'm thinking that's a berry. And we've got some flowers to do too. Okay. Then we will bring it, we have is this our bright green? Yes, it is. Okay. Our bright kind of golden green. We'll put a couple on there. And this little guy here. I'm going to bring in a little of the 92, which is kind of like a yellow ochre. And we're going to go over some of that green and just give it a little more golden color. There we go. And there's a tiny bit of blue in some of these, so we'll add the real soft blue into that gray. Okay, I think one more of these should be green in here somewhere, so we're going to add a little green in that one. Okay. Going to go back in with the gray. Then we're going to bring in that black, if I can find it. Okay, we're going to do the same thing like we did up here. We're just going to take it and darken where the black is and up into that area. Anybody who's underneath another berry is going to get a little shadow. Do this very lightly. Then we're going to go over this black with whatever color is in that berry. Go, almost done here. All right, so if it's green, just going to add a little more of that green in here. And if it was blue, we're going to add a little blue in there. There we go. So I just give that a rub too. Makes me feel better. So that is our unripe berries. If you want a little bit more of a white in there, we'll just go around with the eraser. And just wherever you want it, add it in. Okay? Boom. Little berries up here are kind of your bluish tones, and then the other ones are the darkest ones. So we bring in the gray, blue we had down here, and one more of the darker blues. Okay. Same thing, lay down the gray in there. Then our soft blue, which is 29. The gray that we're using, I forget to tell you, is 74. And hold on a minute, my cat is clawing at my toe. Okay, what did I say? 29, right? Okay, it's the lightest, or second to lightest. It's gonna go in here, top of the gray. Kitty cat wanted some treats. I spoil him. He's really old, if you're wondering. And sometimes he doesn't eat very well. So I finally found a package of treats that he likes a lot. And I mix them in the treat bag with his little crunchies that he eats. So he thinks he's getting real good treats, but what he's getting is a mix of his real food and a little taste of the treat every now and then. So if you don't tell him, I won't. And then he'll be a happy cat. Ooh, yes, that's a pretty color. We're going to go on these berries with this. There's a lot of things I have to do for my little kitty. He's asthmatic. So when I give him his pills, he takes pills, I have to put those in a little soft cat treat. So I stick his pill in there inside the soft one and smush it up so he thinks he's getting treats that way too. If he only knew. Okay, those are a little on the bright, bright blue side, aren't they? Yeah, I think I'm going to put in a little of 87 to darken that up a little bit. Then we'll pull in the black and do the same thing. That helps a lot. That blue is really bright. So yeah, before I get too carried away, we'll go in with the black. Nope, that's purple. Black. And we'll get those nice and dark under here. If you have little fur babies, do you do silly things to get them to eat their medications or anything like that? He's been taking that medication since he was just a little baby. He gets it once a week. So we've controlled his asthma to that at least. Okay, we're going to go back in with the dark blue and just blend that black up. This isn't the darkest blue. Oh, yes it is. Cubby, you gotta stop that. Yes, he's attacking my toes again. Okay. This one needs a little more color on it. Okay, so our unripe ones, riper ones, and then these are going to be really dark. So instead of going in with the gray, we're going to go in with the black. Start a shading already here. And then we got 3 loners over here. Okay. Then we're going to go in with numbers 36. Right over the black. Then our darkest blue, which is number 87. Okay. Go back in with the black. I wonder if there's a black or black. Well, if there isn't, there is in the Prismacolor. I need a black in here. So I'm just going to bring it in because these are the darkest berries. And we'll rub those. And that just gives you a little more definition in there than I was getting with the other black, because those are darker. And everybody looks okay. I think I need a little more softness in on these. There we go. All right, roses. I pulled out color for the roses, right? I'm looking at everything and it all kind of blends together. So I think it's these three. Blues can go up there. Greens. Blacks. Did I pull out a light tone for the roses? Did we have a light tone for the roses? I didn't really want to use white, so oh yay, I get to bring the pencil case back. Do we have a pinky gray? And I think we do. This one will work. So that's 65. This one, I think. Yep, 65. And we'll also pull out whatever you are. It's kind of a cream color. And these two, and we'll see what they look like. Which one I'll use, I don't know. I'll tell you the number. Okay, move this out of the way. Yeah. I like the cream with pinks. That one is there, gray, or I can use one of these. And we will scribble these all down. Okay. The rose has got a dark pink in it. It's got kind of a purple color in it, and those two work really well for that. It also has a light color. We can either put in this cream for it, which might work. This kind of gray is too dark, I think, but that would make a nice highlight or low light. A little pinker. Let's put a little bit more of that color here, and then I can see the pink. That one's not gonna work. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking if we put that one down first, we can lay this color down on top of it. Yeah, that'll work better. Okay. Skip that for right now. We're going to go with these three. 105, 11, and 14. So we're going to start with this rose down here. I'm going to do all the roses the same, so we're just going to do one, and then we're going to do this flower here, and then I will think about a background area. So we're going to put down some pink here. This is the number 11. I would think that this would be more of a skin tone color, so I'm going to go medium pink flesh or something. That's what I usually pull out to do a light pink color on a rose, or the flesh tones, so why not? That is really pretty color though. Okay. Just kind of going where it's dark, and then we have some petal pieces that come down. So I'm just kind of going up those areas. Boom. Okay, we got a lot of pink. I'm going to go in with our, I don't know what this one is. It's kind of the pinky purple. It is number 105. But I thought that would work really good on that. And our flowers are kind of a pink purple rose. Sorry if I get quiet. I'm trying to figure out where the shadows are going to be on this petals. We have these little creases that come down. Okay, we're going to bring in our purple. It's kind of a light purple, 14. Go over the darker spots. And bring it up into that pink we just had. This petal is odd. Okay, turn the book a little. Really lightly bring that down in there. I don't get this part of the petal. Just don't. Okay, we're going to get one more shade of purple. Hopefully you're purple. Nope, you're pink. Okay, where's the purple? It's the one that looks like it's brown, but it's not. Nope, that's brown. There we go. The dark purple. We're going to shadow with that. Dark purple number is 19. And I think I'll sharpen it so I can get down into that little point. Oh gosh knows, we're 23 minutes into a rose, so yeah, I'm doing the other roses off camera. There we go, just right in there. I'm going to pull those little creases down too. That dark purple. And then we're going to darken underneath all of these petals that are on top. Put the dark color there and then just kind of blend it out. Want it really dark, just push a little harder. Blend it out a little easier. Just a little bit more here. I keep running into that piece of paper, making a lot of noise, sorry. Okay, we're going to go back in with our pink, our original first color, and just kind of blend that out a little bit. And there we go. If you want any more of that to stand out, you can always bring in your trusty little eraser and throw in some shine marks on those petals. And if they look too stark, go back in with the little pink bit. Or you can bring in a white pencil. I gotta find the white pencil. White here is 32. So you can just blend that in with the white one. There you go. Okay, so that's what they're going to look like. 29 minutes. This is the only one we haven't done yet, and this one is kind of the purple colors that we did. Can you see that one? This one. So there are the original ones. Thank goodness I did them yesterday, because I'm trying to find the colors. Hey, you're purple. Okay. The two purples. I did purple, purple. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go in with the reddish of the purples, which is number 110. And we're going to pull some of that up. And on the other side, just a lighter bit. Just lighten your touch up a little. Okay, then we're going to go in with the purple part. Purple is 19. And we're going to bring some of that up and down. Make this a petal. And a little purple up here. Okay, then we'll bring in the white. I'm going to sharpen the white. One point on that. Or more of a point than I had. Okay. And up here. And we're just going to pull that down. Going to take that creamy yellow 69 and we're going to put it in here. It's going on top of the white and all the other colors, just to give it a kind of a glow, like the other ones have got the yellow center. This would have a yellow center. That kind of gives us the illusion of the yellow center. I'm going to bring in a Prisma white. Just whiten that up a bit more. Then I'm going to bring in the dark purple, and we're going to darken the base up here. Kind of blends into the whatever berries these are. So we want to darken around that berry. We're just going to lightly feather that up. And make sure our tips are dark purple without going overboard. Which I just did, so I'm going to erase that. Little tip there. Okay, so I want it not so this color. So I'm going to take a little bit of the black that we had, and I'm going to run it up this side of the petal here. Is this black or is this brown? This is brown. So I'm going to take the brown and run it up this side here. And I'll do the same on this side. And we can get in here too while we're at it. Any little spots. So we use that brown as our shadow. It was supposed to be black, but brown will work too. There we go. All right. Do we have a black around here somewhere other than the... Let me take the Prisma black and just very lightly go there. Don't mind the brown there at all, but I want it darker there. Okay, so I'm going to do, there's 2 of those, so I'll do the other one, the roses, and the rose flowers. We'll do those, or leaves, real quick. I've got 2 greens. Yep. So this green is number 48, and we're going to put that in here. Kind of like just that color if we do it real light on the edge. So go dark in the middle and then just light on the edge. Maybe we'll throw a little yellow in there, the cream. Yep, that'll work. Then they're different from the other leaves. So while I'm here, I'm going to do all those rose leaves that way, so I don't forget what I did. You ever done that? Do a portion of the page or one piece of the page and then forget what you did for the other portions. It's one of the reasons I don't like doing medallions. That's what they're called, right? The ones that repeat pattern. I'll forget what I did if I don't keep going on what I was doing. Oh, big leaf. Medallas. Nope. Turn it over. Okay. Yep. Okay, well, I'm going to finish the other ones off camera, and then I'll show you a picture at the end. I want to do a background on it, but I'm not going to be able to do the background until tomorrow. So I'll take a picture after I'm done with the roses and leave it at the end, and then if I do a background on it, it will be on a different product, so it'll be under a different name. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for being with me today, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comments down below. And like I said, I'll leave a link to the pencils that I've used and the pencil names if you want to go into that group and get it. So the Facebook group that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.